Innovation from Andrew Leonard. Drysdale come in as Ali Khan goes. Amala, we've talked about him a lot, comes into the side today.
Actually, both of them can bowl left arm spin, and they're sitting.
And just starts down the leg side of the USA.
Well,
attacking the pad. Sampokami, how good was he yesterday?
Dipender Singh Irie is dynamite. Sampokami and USA over the last 24 hours. Full and straight to square leg. That's an indication that maybe
Kels will make his way out into the middle. That's the key here. He stepped all the way across the line with the ball. They're inside the ring. One of the few half chance.
Rare blemish for that age would have mid on all the way to long on.
Speaking in the distance and then that sunset these days now. Outside edge away from the fielders. Look for strokes and he's finding them so far. Another 4 runs.
Again, this is the channel that Ercan Daka wants. Steps away to create a little bit of room trying to access the offside.
And in the second over, continue to find that channel. Nepal is underneath it, and that man's never going to...
Well, I said he's a guy that USKC, the main Pacers, Sampokami, if we're going to take chances, it's going to be try to take that aggressive approach, and it backfires. Dipender Singh Irie, the ball is falling everywhere this...
Gap, work to be done, and does extra deep. Aaron Jones already picked up his first boundary.
The way they're engaged, different to USA. Aaron Jones was walking the first. He's running from left to right along the boundary like there's no tomorrow.
This Mukamala will find runs. We'll push for a double. Oh, better throw. Better throw, Mighty. And you can see the pressure that he's put on these Americans. Mukamala goes to a spot of liking. Loves
Mukamala, he's got 2 shots that you can count on a whole shot that he does so well. That one overpitched in the slot.
Be a couple of runs and actually run away to the boundary. Well done, starts to expand his innings.
Wicketkeeper, that was not brotherly love from Aaron. Didn't get on his birthday yesterday.
Picked up from Mukamala, and that's a cricket ball out in the deep. How about this for Mukamala?
Shots. One is that extra cover loft to drive. The other footwork looks gnarly here. He almost gets into a little bit of a tangle, and if it's short, he doesn't rock back. He just continues with that.
With aerial and away from the fielder of Nepal, and the USA capitalizing on this over.
That overcorrection from Arif Sheikh. He went too short on the body. Out there, he's got a deep square.
As Jones goes inside out towards Dakadal Diddy. And a good move. Getting partnership was building. Nepal strike back.
Rajbanshi follows him. And that's the short side of the ground. Put that down. He goes for just 13 runs, and it's 55.
Last night about how little spin the series. So we just get a look at Andrew's house, Aaron Jones.
First, you're hoping to find runs, and I think disappointing months ago, you're missing Corey Anderson, but other than that, Ja runs into the attack.
On American cricket that Peter Delapena would get wrong. Might argue he got a rough decision.
That true run of form, you're just without an all-around partnership.
It's not a good delivery though. It's a drag down. A spin to get it a long way behind square.
And for himself as a great player spin, look how far back he gets in his crease. Very square. There's a fielder at mid-wicket, but very safe once you get a look at the game. And again, I felt that yesterday they were just valuing, just keep the runs to it. I expect to see him more often today just because you have a couple more to his day.
I was really surprised to see my Stake did to bat first. They are 71 for 3. Continues to be the mainstay. What a fantastic start. He's a local home-produced cricketer, 20 years of age.
I want to see some of the local guys continue to make.
USA kind of hosted a high-profile series. That was against Ireland.
Often. Rithik Behera was part of that series as well. Hasn't come back to colors. We're asking, would he not be in your best? Continue to influx with some notable. I think the best thing for USA is to put the best 11 out.
Exception of Ali Khan, who I think clearly USA are saying they can't in this American 11. Brody Couch, someone like Arif Sheikh was in high school with Jay Lamachani. That's
Cricket on American soil.
a long way to get there, but he does really well. And it's a third. His passion and his knowledge for the game. I think something, I spent a lot of time with him yesterday, our descriptions. For Jay, so been an honor and a pleasure to meet him and spending some time with him before the start of the game.
Yeah, this was sports. And again, so great to hear for clearly so passionate about cricket.
He's also told me that his wife might never have been on TV before, but he's coming back next to visit us here. Their atmosphere. It's the inaugural edition of this. Maybe something that we might see on an annual basis, maybe every 2 years.
Involved. So it would be awesome to see it crowds and obviously bring it back here to the Grand Prairie Stadium.
Road Powell seems to be reading this pitch and maybe the too often.
I wish I could tell you the ODI series. Lala Rajbanshi is going to get over.
Butters. Isn't a huge change of action. The Valley Pacers is capable of getting it up north of that 130 kilometers. Actually announced. Anything
In Namibia and in the series before that is what pace option is going to be. So you keep it with Chinoy Drive.
isn't there? Someone like a Nitish Kumar
Yeah.
was in the T20 squad. As this is pulled towards the shorter side once, but he couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, real good innings. This hasn't found much success in this series, but you can see him standing on the crease there, picked it, and put it away for 4.
This time down the ground, Long On's going to have to. He's usually outstanding there. I'm not sure he needed to attack it like little fumbles tonight. Always different series lead. Up all of a sudden, Bertel, the ball follows him. And they will get to Aman Patel. Peter De La Pena rejoins me. Peter, we were... Mala. We're talking about selection. And what a start he's had to his international...
They thought, well, we're not getting picked university overseas, which is something that Abhishek Paradkar did. He went...
Being hit ever so nearly down the...
It was a little bit wet overseas before migrating to the USA.
Picked up into the leg side. That's going to be all the... Just allowed Gulshan Jah to bowl to fashion.
There it is again, that front foot pull. That's his trademark. Doesn't matter what the length is.
Look who it...
3-4 years. And he was all... I need to come back to New Jersey. And it's a... But...
That's going to be 4. Any stage of a modern T20 to bowl 4 on the bounce.
Just too much width there. Milan Kumar uses the pace on the ball. And yeah, but MLC, they've forming set the standard for up-and-coming level that we can play on and hone our skills.
That one's going to angle down the leg side.
He's gotten a half century here. He's had a great start to it.
Gulshan Jah's spell, his figures somewhat ruined by that. There's 15 in total. End of the 15th. Seen Dipendra Singh Airi. Cut away. And that's going to be cut away for 4. Did Airi to possibly be coming around the wicket from the start.
He's been brought on here, as again, Mukamal likes to play. He got Milan Kumar out. That was the game changing over in the first T20. Drew up some of that magic that Airi produced.
It seems to be the more self-hairs after it nearly gets there. Parts outside the 30-yard circle.
A guy like Mukamal who's been there all innings. If he badly
In the mix, still 26 to short mid-wicket. After the boundary from the first ball, 9 runs have come from it. So 3. Spoke quite a lot about who might beat next. Change of decision and a very late one. But the problem is he's 1 short, Peter, isn't he? Airi's going to have to bowl at least
rowers.
Edge, but a definite chance. And Asif Sheikh got...
really didn't need to leave his feet if he...
Almost looked to me, Peter, as though he was caught unaware. It would have broken the part. Fourth wicket partnership has changed the game at 55 for 3 to young Saiteja Mukamala and Milan KUSHAL.
Came out of the tour of the most magnificent centuries. Yeah.
Chip of KUSHAL Mala. You suspect if defenders Rijan Dakal. The same effect in ODI cricket, but in T20 cricket, Sampal Kami's going to bowl overs 18 and 20, you'd imagine. Both, what a 48 hours he's having. Great servants, but I don't think he's ever a hero last night. He's turning into the hero again tonight.
And Sampal Kami used that against him. He's